Hi again, people. Yeah, this is kind of a BS call here. This is the problem when you have security guards or mall cops or somebody that has a special relationship with cops, and then they do something unlawful and they call the cops, and the cops end up being their muscle. So these two cops basically come to back up this little court security dude who's being a punk. And let's see, who's this video from? Angry Collector. I'll subscribe and like. Ooh, that was really hard. All right, here we go.
I asked him that question. What did he say? The next follow-up question, I said, what do you have?
So he's got a gun and a badge. No markings that police, no markings that he's got any law enforcement. I don't know what his badge says. Maybe it says court security.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
So, what's your business here today?
Oh, I'm going to look at court.
Just look at court?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, sitting in there.
Okay, well.
Okay, so the cop calls him out. This is called a detention, people. He interrupted his free movement and called him out here. He was just detained. Now, the cop's going to say that he was detained because this guy said he was suspicious and he's investigating. So he's going to get away with it, but this guy did nothing, from what I see in this video, to be detained.
What are you sitting there for?
What am I sitting in there for?
That's why I'm asking.
You told me there was no court today.
This is a court that's got nothing to do with you.
Court Friday public. It's a simple question. I'm not being rude.
It doesn't matter.
This is a civil trial.
It doesn't
So
matter
why are
what
you
it is.
doing it?
Doesn't matter if it's civil or criminal. It's a public building. It's the people's building. People that pay taxes are allowed to go here public building. If he wasn't allowed in there, they would say it's closed hearing per court order, and the judge would order nobody out. There was plenty of people in there. I don't know why he's got a hard-on for this guy, but he's being a jerk, and he's trying to be Mr. Tough Guy.
You can be in there
How
and
come
watch
you
any
were
court
walking
you want.
around the building and
Because I've
going
never
in
seen this
everywhere?
court. I'm from Minot.
Well, what did you want me to do? Fly around the building? I left my magic carpet in the freaking car. What, you want me to go get it so I can fly around a building? Would that be less offensive than me walking around? You're walking around a building, or should I say waddling?
Like I was seeing the lady downstairs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're just wandering around sitting in a courtroom where you don't know anything that's going
Yeah.
on?
Why can't you?
Huh?
What amendment is that? The Fourth Amendment, if
I
I'm not
don't know if
mistaken?
I'm not going to quote amendments.
You're not going to quote amendment because you don't know the freaking Fourth Amendment to unreasonable search and seizure, and he's unlawful detention. You don't know shit. You know you got a badge and a gun, and you call two cops to stand behind you so you can bully this guy. This guy is absolutely wrong. I hope they freaking file a suit. He should have. I mean, nobody wants to get arrested. He should have went, look, I ain't trespassing. I didn't do nothing wrong. And make these cops issue him a citation, so now he's got damages. If he just leaves like he ends up doing, he's not going to have damages. They're going to go, well, they really didn't do nothing. I mean, he can still sue this guy. I would absolutely. This guy doesn't have immunity. They don't give, unless this guy's considered a peace officer and he's working part-time in here to do this.
So I'm going to go back in here and I'm
I'm
going to
just
sit
going
and
to wonder,
watch.
and you're going to be civil. Because if you're not, then
Was
there's
I
gonna be
in there?
problems.
Was I in there not being
No,
civil?
I'm just telling you what's
I'm
going to
telling
happen.
you.
So this tough guy's trying to escalate this. You're going to be civil. You're going to do this. I'm going to talk down to you. You're going to listen to me, youngster. You're going to listen to me, punk. I'm in charge. You're nothing but a pesky citizen. This dude's a complete jerk.
No, I'm telling you what's going
No,
to
I'm
happen.
telling you what's going to happen.
No,
I'm in there.
I'm
watching
telling you
court.
what's going to
I'm
happen.
telling you.
You're going to go in there. If you're going to go in there, you're going to be quiet. Go down here. Go down here.
So now they're further obstructing his free movement and detaining him. He still hasn't done anything wrong.
Let's walk around this corner. Around the corner.
I had no problem with you being in there, but
Damn. I got freaking underwear older than this sergeant. How old is that dude? Anyway, I digress.
start any shit in there, we're going to be back, and you're going to be going to jail.
Didn't I
Do you
just-
understand?
didn't I ask
no,
you
do you
down-
understand?
So now he's going to threaten, I go to jail, I'm going to point, I'm going to talk down to you, I'm going to show you I'm in charge. Notice he didn't do this till he got two police officers there with him. He didn't do this when he's by himself. I hate punks like that.
Understand what I said? Do you understand what I said?
I asked
Do you understand what I said?
I asked you if there was court today, and you told me no.
This
I asked
is
you
a civil
no.
trial.
It doesn't matter what it is. I can
doesn't
go in
matter.
there. That's
It's
why
none
there's
of your
benches. You
business.
can go see it.
It's none of your business.
It's public,
It's
so
none
it
of
is
your
my
business.
business.
So why did you go to every office?
Why can't I?
Huh?
What's the
Why?
big deal?
Why is your
Why
problem?
can't I?
Why you
Because people don't normally do that. They don't come in here and go to everybody's.
Who cares what people do this? See, the cops backing this guy up. Oh, people don't normally do that. Really? People don't walk in these offices? Let's put cameras on all these doors. How the hell do the employees get in there? How do people get service? This is a public building. There's no signs that say not open to the public, therefore he's the public. This is an outrageous contact.
Places.
You walk all over the place for no reason at all.
I'm not most people. I'm going in
I'm
there,
finding that out.
and I asked you if there was court today, and you told me no.
Right, there is
Because
no
I like
court.
to go in my a lot and go watch court.
Yes,
So when
I
is
have
court
a-
session for what?
I want to see your
For
identification.
what law?
I want to see your identification.
What?
I'm
For
asking
what?
you as a peace officer for some ID, so I know what I'm
For
talking.
coming and seeing?
No, 'cause
My-
you're in my
look,
building.
My name's Derek, and this is
You're-
our building.
You notice cops put their cameras by their vests and then they put their hands on their vests? This ought to be against policy. Most agencies, I don't say, well, a lot of agencies have policy that says you won't obstruct or cover up. But when cops put them on their vests, then when they put their hands or cross their hands, it covers it. They can say, well, I didn't intentionally cover it. I didn't know I was covering it. It was incidental. You can't charge me for violating policy when, you know, I wasn't attempting to do it. You got to show I proved to do it. So that's BS.
I need your information.
It's our building.
Derek, let's not, okay. Security concerns in the past, okay? That's what we have. You're right, it is public, okay? But when you're going from room to room, that's unusual, okay? Which is why he's checking on you.
And that's
Now,
okay.
now listen, because that's suspicious activity, we're investigating. That's what we're doing, okay?
Suspicious activity is not a crime. I don't know what state this is. Let's see if it says what state it is. Looks like Williams County Sheriff. Here's her phone number, 701-557-7500. Williston, North Dakota, maybe. I don't know what they're, if they have a stop and ID or if you have to commit a crime to show ID, so that you'd need to know that.
Now, because of that, you do have to identify yourself, because we're investigating a suspicious act in a government building, okay? So if you ask for identification, you do have to provide it, okay?
Okay, and why? I don't understand. Like, I go in there and you pull me out when I'm
Because
legally
we're
okay to go in
we're
there.
checking to see what's going on. We're investigating.
I'm legally fine to go in there
Yeah,
and
but
watch
we want
court.
to make
And
sure
you
that
pull me out?
we're
Really?
just seeing what your intentions are and what's going on.
For legal?
So they're just seeing what his intentions are. So that's the state we're in now. If somebody wants to look at you and judge either the way you dress, the color of your skin, whether or not you have hair, they can just say, you know what? I need to determine what your intentions are. Let me see some ID. That's tyranny, people. That's communism.
A legally okay act. I don't, they're not, no, it's not suspicious.
It is to me.
I'm glad he gave it to the cop and not Billy Bob here.
Me and you don't have the same options of what's suspicious. What's suspicious to me is you pull me out of court when I'm in there
What's
watching,
suspicious to me?
not being loud. Sir, I let you talk. No, you're not going to shush me. I let you talk. I'm in there watching court and you have me come out here?
Can you see the steam? I wish I could put a little steam coming from this guy's head right now. He's pissed.
So they can run my ID. I'm in court and I'm sitting and being civil, not making any noise. And I asked you downstairs, was there court today? You told me no. And then you're like, well, it's none of your business. It's public. So it is my business. I can go in there and I can watch.
Okay.
Just
Now
fine.
He's
it's my
correct.
turn. You came in the building, all right? You're just walking around. You're going to every
Okay,
office
and you can't do
everything
that?
for no reason at all. All right, we have security concerns in here. People just don't walk around.
I'm not
Oh,
most people.
I'm talking now. Remember, it's my turn. Most people don't talk, don't walk around and go to every office and checking out everything. That is not a normal thing to be done. That is suspicious to me. That's why these.
Okay, people, so now you know, walking in a public building and walking in a room is suspicious. So basically, public buildings aren't public anymore because if you enter them, then you're going to be suspicious, according to Billy Bob, Dr. Lawyer School that he got at Walmart, or at freaking Shipley's Donuts down the street, law degree. Shh.
Gentlemen here, all right? This is a civil trial. You have no reason really to be in there.
Absolutely unlawful, not of his business. He's not. See, the problem is, if he's hired by the court, he becomes he's got care and custody of the building and he's got the authority to trespass people. So because they've given him that authority, he can trespass. But if you sue the people that hired him for not training, for improper retention, for harassment, then they will make sure he knows the law. But right now, why should they? He gets to be a tyrant. He gets to run this guy out and he has no recourse. It's total BS. This guy handles it pretty well. He goes out and talks to the cop. He shakes their hands. You can watch the whole thing. It's 20 minutes. I'm sure if you Google that on YouTube, it'll throw it. There's the guy's thing. And throw him a sub. He's trying to get good information out, and throw him a like. All right? We'll end that there.